Hi, it's me, Evan Barnett. I am in second grade, Mr. Mullen's class, and I am reading the book called Wings of Fire. Wings of Fire. The author's name is Tui T. Sutherland. Okay. I am on page 197, and I haven't read the whole book yet, but I can tell you some things that happened. So, first, they told you that what happened. Then there's a dragon named Clay who's just called a mudwing, which are, let me show you. It's beginning. Hi. Okay. Let me show them. So the mudwing's name is Clay. Oh yeah, I got a haircut. My dad gave me it. There's a dragon named Clay. He's a mudwing. There's a sandwing that's named Kestrel or Kestriel. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say it. Oh, there you go. This is the sandwing, and this is a mudwing. This is supposed to be Clay, except he's a dragonette, which is a baby. And Kestrel is a, let me think. Yeah, she's a sandwing. Kestrel is also not a dragonette. They live under a mountain, and she's trying to protect them, but she's also really mean. Not just to Clay, because there's others. There's the Skywing, which they don't have. I don't know. History? I don't know. There's a sea wing named, Tsunami. Which is the sea wing? This is the sea wing named Tsunami. Well, it's another dragonette. I don't know if there's a Skywing baby dragonette, but there is definitely a queen that's really mean. Her name is Queen. Wait, I need to tell you that later. Okay. That's not. I think there's a rainwing baby named Glory. It's a her. Then there's Starflight. It's a nightwing. Nightwings can read other dragons' minds. That's the nightwing. Yes, it also has glimmering stars on its wings right there. You can see them. If you look very closely, you can see them all. So, it's called, yes, it's the first book. It's the Dragonette Prophecy. And I can't wait to read the next book because I already started reading it at school. And so far, they were in the cave. Clay was trying to become a Skywing. He tried fighting Kestrel, which it didn't work out very good. And he also couldn't make it. So he's just a baby, but Kestrel is really mean to him because he can only shoot fire when he is in a warm place. Cause then when Kestrel was being mean to him, Tsunami tried to protect him. Kestrel says that Clay actually tried destroying Tsunami, Glory, and Starflight's eggs when they were just in their eggs. But I don't know if that actually happened because it never told me if that's a true story. And so they have to train. And there's other two named Webbs and Dune. They're both boys. Dune is a rainwing or another nightwing. Oh, and there's Sunny. I'm pretty sure that's the Icewing. Who is there? Is there two sandwings? I think there's two sandwings. That's Sunny. And she's another baby. And Webbs, I don't know which one. Dune, I don't even know. So far, and also, when there was a visit of a big nightwing named Marasir, it's a girl. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's a queen, the Nightwing Queen. And there's a queen of every type of dragon. The Sandwing, the Seawing, the Icewing, Rainwing, every type of dragon. Even though the Nightwing's too mythical to be... And there's a war, so that's why they're getting protected. Wait, no. Oh, sorry. That's where they're getting protected. And the Sandwing, there's a queen of each in the Great War. Except the Nightwing's too mythical to be in the Great War, so they don't. But they still have a queen. Every dragon has a queen. Then Tsunami kind of wanted to leave the castle, mountain, and Kestrel was really angry. Then they started a fight with Marcia, and I don't know why. Glory, Starflight, and Sunny just stayed back. Clay tried to fight, but he was horrible. Tsunami kind of did a little better than him, because Tsunami kind of started the fight. When Marcia left, well, Clay's actually kind of like the best spy, because he was spying on Webbs, Dune, and Kestrel, one of the parts, and he knew who Marcia. He remembered the name, but slightly didn't know if it was a Nightwing Queen. Then when he came, it turned out to be the Nightwing Queen. Then they got them into the fight. Then I don't know, but Kestrel put chains around Tsunami so she couldn't move. They were gonna kill Glory, which is the Rainwing, I'm pretty sure. So Clay was gonna try and get out of the cave, and it turned out to be a river that almost led to his death. And it turns out he survived. He thought he was out. They were just glowworms. Then he was about to die, and Tsunami saved him, because then he's like, oh, how'd you get out? Because she blasted it with water or fire. Any dragon can shoot fire, even sea wings. So she shot fire and got out, or she shot water. I don't know if she shot fire or water. Then she got out. She helped Clay get out. They got out. They were looking from their prison from the outside. It was humongous. Because it took me like 4 chapters to get done with the whole thing. Not the whole book. It took me 5 chapters for me to know if he actually got out of the tunnel of water that led on for a long time. So he got out. They met the Skywing. They met a scavenger, which is a human. And they're always trying to do. They play for history. It's where a scavenger, a human killed Queen Oasis and took all her treasure. And they were like, this thing. So they're like as big as a house, and the scavenger is like a normal human. So it's like the worst. So the scavenger was really scared. Then Queen Scarlet came, the queen of the Skywings, and I was going to tell you that. That's why Skywing. I told you there's a Skywing, and actually I think Sunny's a Skywing. It's a Skywing or Sandwing, and she. I don't want to tell you this, but popped off the scavenger's head and took his stuff. The Queen Scarlet's really mean. She takes prisoners and then makes a dragon with scales that are burning. They make dragons try and get the dragon with burning scales, which is named Pearl. Pearl or Pearl, I don't know. Then they try. Tsunami stabs her tail with something. I don't know. Then they run away. They get Starflight, Sunny, Glory out. Kestrel comes. Webbs and Dune come. Queen Scarlet snaps Dune's neck. And yes. Her. That's what it means. I don't know. Why did I do that? And they get taken to the castle of Queen Scarlet's palace. Then Pearl becomes Clay's friend. Tsunami. I don't know. Just Clay's friend. He has to fight an Icewing named. I don't know. It's Fjord, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just gonna call it Fjord. I don't know. And he is an Icewing, and he has a freezing breath, and he uses it to get rid of dragons that he doesn't like. But turns out Clay almost won, but then something happened. Acid somehow came down on afterwards and killed him. So Clay didn't do it. It was something else, and no one knows. Well, I don't even know, because I haven't found out. So then he won, and he had an escape plan that he couldn't tell because his friends were in cages. Oh, and they're in cages like a circle above the arena that they fight in. And there's a bunch of like sky wings and sea wings and I don't know, only like mud wings and stuff. They come around to watch it happen. Then Peril, wait, let me think. What happened? They were, so Peril asked him, how'd you do that? But he said he didn't do it. Then he got to get his food. And also, he actually got out of his cage with his friends. He made them sing a song. I know to sing it. The webs one I was talking about is actually a little nicer than Dune and Kestrel. Oh, the Barnett are coming. They come save the day. That's the song. Yes, but I don't know anything else about it. Tsunami was really annoying when she was in her chains because she was like, oh, she just kept singing it over and over again. And he started singing that. Then all the other and Burn came. I think it's Burn in the Mudwings. Pretty sure maybe Burn's a Sandwing too. Because the Sandwings and the Mudwings are both the same type in the Great War. They're helping each other. And I'm pretty sure it's a Sandwing came. Sunny wasn't in Queen Charlotte's palace because she was with Burn. And Burn came was in when they started singing the Dragons Are Coming song. Burn and Queen Scarlet came out and was like, stop it! And Pearl was kicked out of her room, and Starflight was put in there, which is actually it's actually a boy. It's a Nightwing, and he likes to read scrolls. Pearl was kicked out and had to sleep in the arena, and the only way to get out is to get rid of Peril, or to like kind of win to Peril. And only one has, which is Kestrel, because when Peril was fighting one of the dragons, Kestrel has some burn marks, and the dragon that Peril fighted had the same burn marks. And also, when Peril was kicked out of her room, she got really angry. And Clay thinks Peril's mad at him. And then I don't know if Clay got to move in the room too. I'm pretty sure they just stayed in their cages. And is that all? Let me find where I stopped. That's all. Perhaps, but that didn't work. Wow. That's all. Hi. Okay. That is all for my book reading. Goodbye.